it. It's another Saturday. We have a lot today. Beverly Hills and New Jersey with Miss Kim D.
Hello, guys. How are you?
I'm tired.
It's getting easy. Listen, with David, I just woke up 20 minutes ago. I want to show everyone my coffee cup. I might surprise everyone with my coffee cups. What does this say? Does this remind you of somebody fairest of them all?
It reminds me of Teresa.
Well, she's not. Okay.
Can I just get back in bed and just walk away from everything today? I'm so tired.
I had a girl coming to do my hair. I canceled her till tomorrow because no, not going to happen. Today is a mental health day.
I need a mental health week, Don't tell this to my talent booker, but I'm okay if I have no more interviews for the rest of December. Come on now.
Well, this is the holidays. You need to enjoy. We have a lot going on. We have that big party Friday. And Saturday, I have my big event at Saks, so you got to take it easy, boy. You got to enjoy it. It comes one time a year.
Comes one time a year. Well, even though it comes one time a year, Miss Giudice did not invite the Gorgas to her Christmas party. I mean, are we shocked? Some people were shocked.
First of all, when did she have a Christmas party?
I don't know. I read online that she had some get together and the Gorgas weren't there. I don't know if it was a big blowout or what it was, but that's what I read.
Well, the Gorgas are not going to be there. But here's the interesting thing.
Talk to me.
Why is Louise saying that Joe Gorga is a great guy? He's a good man. He says, I don't get this. This could be part of the theory. This could be part of the theory that who has been telling us about. Ostracize her, make her look crazy. Okay. Now, his sister went on one of somebody posted Melissa's post saying that she's confused by Louise's and Teresa's actions, like talking against them, and then Louise saying what a great man. And she was like, well, what's so confusing about it? One of those kind of Veronica.
Wait, who was confused? The sister or someone else was confused?
Melissa was saying she's confused by Louise saying what a great guy Joe Gorga is after what happened. And then Veronica comes on. Yeah. And says, what's so confusing about it? He gave him a compliment, whatever. Like, what is going on? And now it leads me to believe, why is he playing both sides of the fence here? Why even open up your mouth? You defended your wife. You basically had an altercation at Paulie's house, okay, with Joe and Melissa. And now you're saying what a great man he is when Teresa's watching the episode saying how rotten they were. This is narcissism at its best. There's some big issues here.
This is the plan.
Listen, if I were Teresa, I'm like, excuse me, whether you believe that or not, is there a reason why you had to put that on social media? Like, why are you such a blabbermouth, Louis? Why don't you just be a man and go sit down in the corner and shut your mouth?
Remember at the reunion when he patted Marge on the shoulder and said, "It's okay. You're like a good person." This is the plan, baby, to make Teresa look crazy.
And Marge is starting to shade them by saying, "Oh, I only stayed at the wedding for a short time." Come on. I heard they were all paid to go anyway. They were all paid, but I think Margaret would have went anyway.
I heard they were all paid, except I heard Jackie wasn't paid because
I'm sure she wasn't
not a cast member.
Right.
But I heard the others were, even though it was the spinoff special, that they got paid. And I don't know if they paid the other housewives. Who knows? Maybe to have them there in the audience. They might have paid like Alexia and Marisol and Cynthia Bailey. These girls will do anything for $1.
Yep.
Margaret did say that. She said, out of solidarity to Melissa and Joe, I left early. And she also said, when she was asked about what he does for a living, she was like, I don't know. And then Joe Benigno said, listen something. And then Jeff Lewis, because they were on Jeff Lewis, said, isn't that what Jen Shah does? Like sells lists?
Okay,
it's kind of funny.
I know his two longtime ex the one that he was on the beach pleading to marry him. He was with her for many years. She never saw him work a day in his life. And then Vanessa never saw him work a day in his life. So I'm only repeating what two women that were with him for many years, both engaged to him, said they know. So
like, I don't understand not working. You wake up and you're just like, it's 10:30.
well, you wake
have
up,
a cup
look
of
at them.
coffee.
But look at Teresa. When is he working? They're constantly away, constantly out. God bless. God bless. Okay. When I was with Michael, we were out all the time. He would go to work during the week, and then finally he retired because we wanted to spend more time together. But he had the money to retire, whatever. But he was a legitimate business owner when I met him, and we'd go out pretty much every night. We'd come home. We were early out, early home. He would get up early. He'd work out. I'd go home. I'd do my treadmill at that time. And he went to work every day. He owned the company. I watched him go to work, and he had a legitimate company. This is a little cray-cray. But if you watch their lifestyle, they're away. How do you work when you're away? Like there's a legitimate situation here as to what he does. So I guess it'll all come to fruition soon.
I would like to not work for a living. Just
me too.
Can I put that out there?
Me too. Well, I think I'll probably work till I'm 105 to support my bad habits, which are shopping. And you certainly have a bad habit too.
I got a bad habit.
Bad
It's
habit.
called shopping.
Yeah.
Melissa was in Vegas for an appearance. I assume a paid appearance with Tamra and Brandy Glanville. I assume Brandy brought Kristen Tateman. I mean, I don't think she would be paid, but I don't know.
No.
I'm not trying to be shady, but Melissa is just so envy this and envy. I don't like this style. It's a little tacky for me. All this, those jeans with like the chains on the end. Did you see that?
Yeah, no, listen, it's very tacky. Speaking of tacky,
yes.
All due respect to the tree huggers that listen. Your girl, Teresa, honestly, is the worst stressed housewife that ever walked the face of the earth. And not only do I believe so, and I happen to love Gia, and I think Gia Giudice is adorable. She's a beautiful young girl. She was on her something yesterday, and I snapshot where she said, my mother is trying to give me her hideous clothes. So I am not the only one who's saying this. Her own daughter, who absolutely adores, I'm sure she adores Teresa. Teresa, what happened? When I dressed Teresa was in black halo. I put her in Dolce & Gabbana. She was wearing nice pantsuits. I don't know what happened. I just saw pictures of the last party she went to. She had pleather red snakeskin pants on. I don't even know what shoes, with a red fluffy jacket. Let me tell you who she reminds me of. And this is going to date me. On the Carol Burnett show was a character called Mrs. Higgins. Okay, look her up. That's how Teresa dressed.